From young, I never felt like I measured up because they would always compare me with what I didn't have. If I already have 100,000, I'll need to have 1,000,000. If I already have 1,000,000, I'll need to have 10 million. If I'm already this person, I need to be more. And that's how they measure success. But my 23 years of living and struggles taught me that success and how valuable you are as a person is never measured by your money, status. And I have redefined success in my own terms because I know for a fact that success is not about all these things. Success is about freedom. Success is about being comfortable in your own body. Success is about the beliefs that you have and who you are as a person and how happy you are in your life and how fulfilled you are living every single day, knowing that tomorrow, if you live the world, you won't live with regrets. And today I'm going to share with you guys everything that I learned in my struggles of growing up in my culture. I grew up in Malaysia and Singapore. I was born Malaysian, but I actually studied in Singapore for half of my life. And I tell you guys how stressful I was from young because people always tell me things like, oh, because your parents sent you to school in Singapore, you have to make them proud of you. You have to do things like get a scholarship, you have to get to this university, you have to get to Harvard, you have to get to National University of Singapore to show your parents that you can make them proud. But why does making your parents proud have got to do with how well you study or the amount of money you have? Your parents should be proud of you because of who you are as a person, how you carry yourself, being impactful in your life, and how you contribute to the society. Who said that you have to have all this material wealth or external success to show that you are enough? You are enough because you are enough, because we are human beings who are being chosen to be in this universe and we can make do with everything that we have. Some people, they are amazing bakers. Some people, they are amazing florists. Some people, they are amazing entrepreneurs. Some people, they are amazing artists. And they don't necessarily have like X amount of money in their bank. They don't necessarily have all of the social status in the world. I go to the coffee shop and I have a nice chat with the barista, and her life experiences empower me a lot as well. So I think that as human beings, our own unique stories all have an individual unique force to us, and we can impact people with our very own unique identity, and everyone has a story to tell. I sometimes think it's really sad how people now, they are being brainwashed by social media, by society, that you are never enough. Even if you are already this, you're already that. It's like people are always searching for more. And that was me. I was really lost in all these things at a very young age because I started to hustle at a really young age. From 14 years old, I always told myself that, you know what, I'm gonna make it in life. I don't want to be looked down by people. I'm telling myself, because my parents gave me a comfortable life, I am going to become even greater than them to prove other people that I am enough. And the problem came from my lack. Everything that I did, it stemmed from a lack. And sometimes it wasn't about people saying things about me. It was just me judging myself all the time. I felt the constant need to prove for validation. I didn't affirm myself enough, and I felt like I had to gain that kind of validation or seek something from the outside world because I couldn't give myself what I truly lacked within. After achieving so many material goals at a young age, I realized that it really doesn't matter if you come from a place of lack. If you come from a place of needing to prove for people, you will feel like you are fighting for nothing all the time. You tell yourself like, okay, I am kind of successful. Am I not? Like, I did this and I did that, and I could buy myself my dream things at a young age, but so what? I didn't really feel fulfilled on the inside. And it's such a toxic cycle because when you think that you need to search for more and you're chasing for the highs all the time in your life, you never have the space to sit down and ask yourself, okay, so how am I feeling? What do I really want? Instead, I'm like, what do they want? What do I want to show them? And it was a very sad place in my life because I'm like a cup that's leaking with holes. Even if I kept pouring into myself, it kept leaking because I had holes under my cup. And that hole was only closed when I realized that loving myself and bringing myself far in my life doesn't necessarily mean that I have to be who they want me to be. I can be myself, I can be crazy, I can have days off, and I don't have to have a constant hustle to prove that I'm something. I just have to be in my own nature. I just have to embrace who I am as a person. If I like to make videos, I'm just gonna make videos. And I believe that every single one in this world, we deserve to feel this way. We deserve to live in the nature that is meant for us. Everyone are meant for different things in our life. And we're all meant for greatness, but greatness doesn't have to be what society tells you that you need to be. You are great because you are who you are. You are great because you harness so many different things that other people will never. Nothing ever exists in your energy, and that is your greatest power. Like, talk about this book, right? Oh, from young I've always said, oh, you have to be like the best writer. You have to have the best fluent language to write a book. You have to be this, to be that. But who says it? The fact that you write a book and it's in your energy, that is successful. You don't have to sell like 1 million copies. You don't have to sell like 1 billion copies so that you're successful. The fact that you created something out of your energy, that is success. And I believe that every single one of us, we should normalize that. Like, so many people, I feel like they demotivate themselves every single day. They want to start something, but they stop because they feel like they're not measuring up to what people tell them to be. Like, if you open a cafe, you need to have like 10 branches in the whole country to be successful. No, you open a cafe and you're doing what you love, and every day you're working hard to see how you can sustain it. You are working hard to see what you can do to develop your passion. That is already success. And we should give ourselves props for that. I was a prisoner to my own thoughts and narratives and beliefs. And it was until I stopped all this and I rewired all my beliefs and I told myself things like, okay, every single day, as long as I'm showing up for myself, as long as I'm doing something more for myself and I'm asking myself questions like, how can I do better? Okay, what do I want today? How do I feel today? When I started to rewire my belief system and had that instead of like, okay, like what do I need to show them every day? My life started to change and I started to feel every single thing. I started to live in the moment. I started to be grateful. I started to be healthier. I started to be happier. I started to feel more love in the world. I used to think that the world was such a dark place because I was in a dark mess myself. I thought that there was no good person in the world because everyone just wanted something out of me. But that was because I wasn't treating myself unconditionally. I was treating myself with conditions. I couldn't accept it when I was imperfect. I had to live up to other people's perfect version of me because I didn't love myself enough. I was coming from a place of scarcity. When you are coming from a place of scarcity, no matter how much you do or like how much people tell you how worthy you are, you're never gonna think that you're enough. So right now, tell yourself that you are going to change your narrative. Okay, I am enough. I am worthy of everything. I am abundant, and everything I do is abundance. Keep telling yourself that every single day and watch your life change. Whenever you catch yourself feeling the need to fit into other people's expectations or to have to be good enough for someone, tell yourself, we're not doing that anymore. We're gonna change our channel and we're gonna channel things like, okay, I am enough. Okay, I'm so amazing. Even though I don't know how my book is gonna sell, but I am amazing. I'm an author at 23 years old. Yeah, I wrote a book. I'm actually in the process of publishing it and I'm gonna share with you guys really soon. But writing my book was the craziest thing that I've done in my life because it was something that I had to overcome so many mind games and inner conflicts to do it because I heard voices in my head telling me things like, oh, to be an author, you have to be super put together, you have to be perfect, you have to have this, you have to have that, you have to wait till you're like 50 years old where you have more experience. But I'm like, no, I'm just gonna do it because in my current stage, I already have a story to tell, so I'm gonna tell my story in my own way, and I don't really care if it's not perfect because I just know that what I'm putting into the book is heart, soul, tears, and everything that shaped me today, and I'm gonna bring it to my audience, to my readers, and I'm really grateful. So if I can make something out of me, I believe that every single one of you, we are able to do it too. I see so many people struggling to be who they want to be. Not because they can't be who they want to be, but because they are stuck at this mindset and they think that they're not enough all the time. But I'm here to tell you guys that if you wanna experience success, love, and happiness, you have to start from having an abundant mindset. And having an abundant mindset means that you have to make yourself feel complete. You have to pour into your own cup, and you have to fix your scarcity mindset. And it's okay to be scarce, it's okay to be lack, because all of us, we're here because we're lacking and we have things to work on, and it's like a journey forever to keep working on yourself. And I'm so excited to embark on this journey with you guys. So I hope that this video reminded all of you that we are all such unique individuals in the world, and we are meant for greatness if we embody our nature, and if we find out what really brings our soul on fire, if we go find out what really makes us happy, and courageously, vicariously live through ourselves and keep exploring ourselves, I'm gonna tell you that that will be your greatest success story ever. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see all of you very soon. Bye.